family,
close
right.
friends. What did it do to those relationships?
It crushed them. My mom, dad, sister, my niece and nephew. You know, my sister wouldn't let me allow me to see my niece and nephew. My sister gave a whole new meaning to tough love. My parents, they were there for as long as they possibly could. My father's a little bit older, so he was kind of like, just stop. And my mom, through education, you know, kind of found out what the disease is all about. It took a long time to gain their trust back, but that's one thing that I was really, really lucky, is that they were still there for me. And then I found out who my friends truly are. I've had a select group of friends for my entire life that were really, really close, and they tried everything to help me. And, you know, I remember a couple times, it's just like, all right, I know they're here, they're my friends, but I'm looking at my watch, waiting for them to leave so I can get high. However, each time they tried to help me with interventions or tough love, they were dropping seeds. I didn't see it at the time, but, you know, in my head got a little clearer. You know, I look back at that and I was like, man, those guys love me. They were there for me.
And those people are in your life today.
And they are in my life today, yeah. Eventually, my parents, sister, and friends all stopped talking to me. They wouldn't answer my phone calls, and really that hurt. That hurt.
And as you look back on that, though, you understand that.
Right.
They're talking to you today.
Yes.
They're loving you today.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
That's huge. That's so much. There is an 800-pound gorilla question in this conversation. You walk with it every day, the possibility of going back to that path.
Right.
How do you navigate that?
Well, through recovery, outpatient, the inpatient, the tools that I learned were extremely helpful, and then you just need to practice those tools. You know, I'm extremely comfortable with where I'm at right now, but you know, like I'm in school, and I had a serious meltdown with presentations and papers and stuff, and I had to take a step back and reach into my toolbox that I use for addiction, just for everyday life.
Because those stressors.
Yeah, they happen. You know, yeah. I call them life speed bumps. They're gonna happen.
When you see television reporting of the opioid epidemic and the rampant use of drugs in our society, and specifically the numbers that we report, updates from Monroe County, the number of overdoses, the number of fatal overdoses, what goes through your mind?
It's you know, I shake my head every time. It's terrible what's going on. The numbers are going down, but they're still astronomical. And we're doing everything we can. You know, I'm involved with the sheriff department. I ride around with the sheriff, and we do overdose follow-up calls, just to, you know, ask, hey, we know they overdose, would you like to go into treatment? If they want to go to treatment, we'll take them right away. So I think having it on the news and the numbers is extremely important for the education purpose, to let the community know what is going on.
But it's not the whole story.
No. It's not the whole story at all.
You're a statistic.
Yes. Yes.
You know, a statistic that isn't necessarily reported in the same way.
Right.
I would argue, perhaps the most important statistic. You've survived.
Yes. Yep.
What's your message to people who think they can't get where you are?
It's possible. It is possible. You know, there's so many different ways that you can approach recovery these days. Multiple pathways I love. You know, what worked for me may not work for you, but now we have options. So just the education of, you know, where they could go, who they can talk to, and even here, you know, we have peers that talk to people because of our lived experience. And it's a non-clinical setting, so, you know, some people are a little bit more comfortable in that way.
But they have to want it.
You have to want it, yes. You have to want it. You know, and there's different things that you can hold on to. You know, I say little victories. You know, little victories are huge. And you have to do it for yourself and you have to want it. But I was also doing it for my family and friends because I wanted to be there later in life to help them out when they needed me. You know, so there's so many different motivational things that you can grab onto.
But that's key, is finding that motivation.
Yes. Yep.
That's what gives you some clarity in your mind to want something that seems so elusive.
Exactly, and for a lot of people, sometimes the support isn't there.
Yeah.
And that's why organizations like Recovery Fitness is incredible. We can come in and help you find the resources and help you figure out what's going on. And what's awesome about here is we meet you where you're at, and we're not going to tell you what to do. You know, we just kind of help you navigate through recovery.
Your life today, how would you describe it?
Well, it's awesome. Life is good.